The 25th of December is celebrated across the world as Christmas Day. For billions of people, it represents joy, faith, peace, and hope. While today Christmas is marked by lights, gifts, and family gatherings, its origins go back more than 2,000 years and are deeply connected to one of the most important events in human history, the birth of Jesus Christ. To understand the importance of the 25th of December, we must travel back to the ancient world and explore how this day became a turning point for humanity. The world before the birth of Jesus. At the time of Jesus' birth, much of the known world was ruled by the Roman Empire. Rome controlled vast lands through military power and strict laws. Emperors lived in luxury, while ordinary people often suffered from poverty, injustice, and fear. In the region of Judea, the Jewish people lived under Roman rule. For centuries, they had been waiting for a Messiah, a savior promised by ancient prophets. They believed this Messiah would come from the family of King David and would bring justice, peace, and God's guidance to the world. Most people expected a powerful leader or warrior. No one imagined that the promised savior would arrive as a helpless child born in poverty. The Roman census and a hidden plan. During this period, the Roman Emperor Augustus Caesar ordered a census throughout the empire. Every man was required to return to his ancestral town to be registered. This decision was made for political control and taxation, but it unknowingly fulfilled an ancient prophecy. A carpenter named Joseph, who lived in Nazareth, had to travel to Bethlehem, the city of King David. With him was Mary, his wife, who was pregnant. According to Christian belief, Mary's child was conceived by God's will and was chosen for a divine purpose. The journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem was long and difficult. The roads were rough, the nights were cold, and Mary was close to giving birth. Despite her condition, there was no special care or comfort for them. The birth in Bethlehem. When Joseph and Mary reached Bethlehem, the town was crowded because of the census. Inns were full, and no one offered them a place to stay. Finally, they found shelter in a stable, a place meant for animals. That night, Mary gave birth to a baby boy. She wrapped him in simple cloth and placed him in a manger, a feeding trough. The child was named Jesus. There were no royal announcements, no guards, and no celebrations. Yet Christians believe that this humble moment marked the arrival of the Son of God, sent to bring salvation to humanity. The angels and the shepherds. On the same night, shepherds were watching their flocks in the fields near Bethlehem. Shepherds were poor and often ignored by society. Suddenly, an angel appeared, and the sky filled with light. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, I bring you good news of great joy for all people. Today, a Savior has been born." Then many angels appeared, praising God and announcing peace on earth. The shepherds rushed to Bethlehem and found the baby Jesus lying in a manger, exactly as the angel had described. They became the first witnesses of Christ's birth and shared the news with others. The wise men and the star. Sometime later, wise men, also known as magi, traveled from the east after seeing a mysterious star in the sky. They believed the star was a sign of the birth of a great king. After a long journey, they reached Jesus and offered him 3 gifts. Gold, symbolizing kingship; frankincense, symbolizing worship; myrrh, symbolizing suffering and sacrifice. These gifts showed that Jesus was believed to be both a king and a spiritual savior whose life would involve sacrifice. Why the 25th of December was chosen. The Bible does not mention the exact date of Jesus' birth. Early Christians discussed many possible dates. By the 4th century, church leaders chose the 25th of December as the official day to celebrate Christ's birth. At that time, Romans celebrated a festival marking the return of longer days after winter, known as the birth of the unconquered sun. Christians gave this date a new meaning by declaring Jesus as the light of the world, bringing hope after darkness. Thus, the 25th of December became a powerful symbol of spiritual light and renewal. Christmas through history. As Christianity spread across Europe, Christmas became an important religious and social event. During the Middle Ages, churches held midnight services. Kings declared peace and truces. The poor were fed and helped. Christmas became a season of forgiveness, charity, and unity. One of the most remarkable moments in Christmas history occurred during World War I in 1914, when enemy soldiers stopped fighting on Christmas Day. They sang carols, exchanged greetings, and shared food. This event showed the strength of Christmas's message of peace and humanity. The meaning of Christmas. Christmas is more than a celebration. It is a message that teaches hope in times of hardship, love over hatred, humility over power. Jesus grew up to teach forgiveness, compassion, and faith. His teachings influenced laws, cultures, and moral values across the world. The 25th of December today. Today, Christmas is celebrated in almost every country. Traditions differ, but the heart of Christmas remains the same. Families gather, people help the poor, and millions remember the birth of a child who changed history. Conclusion. The story of the 25th of December began quietly in a stable in Bethlehem, yet its impact has lasted for more than 2,000 years. From a humble manger to a global celebration, Christmas remains a symbol of light, hope, and love. That is why the 25th of December is not just a date, it is a turning point in human history. Christmas tree sparkles.